Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Live, and the boys are back. Here he is. What's up?
Hi, Jeff.
What's going on? It's been a minute. We're here.
I had a pickup during my 4C PTO, and it made me think of you, Jeff. I hope you got this because this was a banger, man. This was good.
Listen, I have a page in there. I own one of the original pages in that book, The Elsewin. Yeah, man.
So it was good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I read it when it was on his blog.
Right.
So I don't have the compiled color on all that thing, but
I think it's going to second printing.
Yeah, they sold out of the first print. There isn't anything there. I'm sure that there are some stockpiles somewhere. I heard tell.
I heard so. Somebody here found Barnes and Noble had it like a week after it came out.
Yes, and then I was going to say I've heard tell of John Byrne doing a signing at a local Barnes and Noble near to where he lives. No, I don't know where that is. Please don't ask. So I don't need 1,000 people emailing me going, "Oh, do you know where it was?" I don't know. I don't know. We're near where he lives. But yeah, man.
Ken Carson lives. If you guys want to know, you let me know, and I'll.
Oh yeah, that's an easy address to get.
And then, of course, I picked up the annual for Back Issue. I don't know if Roger Ash is out there, but always support Back Issue.
Yeah. And you can tell that Ken's background changed a little bit.
What the heck happened behind Ken?
Sports exploded. He is now
he went jock on us, guys.
I know. Pretty soon he's gonna play his favorite meme to play when he talks to us.
Yeah, he's gonna shove us in lockers, Jeff.
Yeah, he's gonna look right at us. He's gonna smile and he's gonna say,
"I can't find it. You can't."
That's not what you're supposed to say.
I'm not a monkey.
Nerds.
Hey, where is it? I don't see it. Is it gone? Oh, there it is.
What the heck?
Nerd! I got news for you. I do that anyway. Bill Morrison is Magnerdo.
He is Magnerdo.
Because he attracts nerds.
And here's my jock, Christopher Bacon, in the comments.
Yes, exactly. And Marcus is there.
It
took him a while.
Strap.
Listen, it took him a while, but people didn't know we were on because we've been absent so often. We apologize for that. We've had a lot of stuff going on. I was flying last Tuesday. Ken was flying last Tuesday. He actually
Ken was flying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ken, I had to emergency get Ken in a hotel room when they delayed his flight so long he missed his connector.
No.
So
where were you at?
I got to take a flight from Anaheim to Salt Lake City. It's a 25-minute flight, and somehow I missed. It's late.
And so he got to spend a glorious evening in the wonderful, wonderful town of Salt Lake
City. Nothing like a night.
Now, are both of you going to San Diego?
Rekindle your spirit.
Yes, both of us will be going to San Diego. That's in a little over. Well, I'll be there in 2 weeks from today. I will be flying into San Diego. But before we get to San Diego, we wanted to tell everybody a little bit about the show we just did a week ago in Anaheim, which was a very interesting show. It was the first time they'd ever done one. We did have a lot of fun. Ken was there obviously for the whole show. I showed up on Saturday, so I was just there Saturday and Sunday for the show.
Just there for Mark Hamill.
I was there for the Hamill. I'm not gonna lie, and we got a little. I don't want to say VIP treatment, but we did. I had a picture with Mark that I had just pre-done, and it just so happened that the exact time of my pre-done picture, which was the first of the Sunday pictures, was the time when they wanted to bring Bill down to see Mark, and Ken came with, and they took a lovely picture with Mark right before I got my picture with Mark.
How
Look
was
at that.
that?
Look at that.
Oh, look how happy Bill is.
It's
That's the happiest I've seen Bill near Ken.
It's
Well,
true.
it's because there's a Hamill in between them.
It's
Right.
an act. It's all an act.
That's the secret. You've
There you
got to
go.
have Hamill.
You got to have Hamill.
With-
Hamill between two guys. Yes. And this is me and Mark. And nobody else was allowed to bring in any sort of props or anything. But once again, the advantages of knowing people, I was allowed to bring in that wonderful picture that our wonderful artist drew. So,
Jeff, why you gotta be so cool?
I don't.
Why is it gotta be?
I know cool people. That's the thing. I'm not.
No. I'm talking about the picture. Put it back up.
I regretted it immediately afterwards because I find that the pictures where I have an expression are better. I'm always worried that I'm just going to look stupid, so I just like try to do that, and I end up looking more stupid.
Yeah, you look like you're annoyed.
Yeah.
Every
Like,
picture,
what
every
did
picture
Mark
I've ever
Hamill
seen of
do
Jeff,
to you before
he's
that?
expressionless.
Here's one. I should have just done something fun like this. Look.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Have fun. Be a fan. You look like you're holding aces, and you don't want us to know.
Listen, it was a little. Ken doesn't get frazzled by anybody. But I have to tell you, going in there and knowing that I had my little bit of time with Mark Hamill, plus because the people that run the show were doing it in an orderly fashion, I was not allowed to go when Bill and Ken went. I had to wait. So I didn't get that. I would have had a little more time, I think, to adjust. Instead, I was just ushered in like everyone else, and and it was a little quick. And then, but what the wonderful thing was is after the picture was over, Mark Hamill's wife called Bill over, and we were in the room while Mark was taking pictures and talking to his lovely wife for a good 3 or 4 minutes after the picture. So we were in there for a while, and that was very nice that she called Bill over and was able to talk, because Mark couldn't. He was just picture. So that was a lot of fun to have that time to spend in there and see the relationship that Bill had with the Hamills, and it was really cool. It was nice. It was all I expected. I wish I had been cooler. I wasn't, because it's Mark Hamill. It's Luke fucking Skywalker. What do you want from me? But that was a lot of fun. But I also, there was one other person at that show that I was keen on meeting, and I was hoping that possibly we might be able to bring him on this show at some point. So that is a definite possibility. And his name is Mr. Don Bluth. And Don Bluth, for anybody out there who doesn't know, is the animation genius behind The Land Before Time, Anastasia, American Tail.
See, now that's the Jeff I know. Look at that whimsy.
Yes, well, we had an incredible conversation. He drew this Dirk the Daring for me from the Dragon Slayer video game, which is one of my personal favorites. He also did Secret of Nim, which is a top 10 movie all time, not animated movie, like top 10 movie all time for me. And All Dogs Go to Heaven. Those are just some of the things that he's done. But we had a great conversation. I asked him about his process in drawing and how he goes about doing it. And we had a nice conversation for about 20 minutes. And in doing that, he drew this for me, which I don't have a picture of. I didn't send one to Ken. But he just drew a Faisal. So Fievel from American Tail. He just drew it.
Can you move that a little, like, angle?
It's very light. There you go.
There we go.
But he just showed me from basically a circle and a couple lines, and then he just drew this, and he was talking about how the sleeves are too big for his arms, so I do this, and then he was done. He just gave it to me, and I was like, that's pretty cool. But there you go. There's your Dirk the Daring, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it was amazing. But we're gonna try and get him on. We got his info, and I talked to somebody who handles all that stuff for him. So I think he would be a great fit for our show, and he'd have some stuff you guys could from all walks. He had sketches from everywhere.
Yeah.
I wanted him to draw one just for me, so he did this one live. But he had a whole book of sketches and stuff. So hopefully he'll do some live sketching, and then we'll have a nice conversation with him, and we'll sell some stuff. So we're gonna work on trying to do that. Yeah, I mean he's just one of those
Jeff.
guys.
I had some recent stuff too.
We know you're
this
cool
morning. This
Bring it.
morning, I made it to work in 20 minutes, and that made me happy. But then on the way home, it took me 45 minutes, and that made me mad.
Yeah. I have the whole range of emotion. The whole range. You were a
I'm gonna
fun-loving
make
guy.
us. We need, Ken. Do you know what I'm talking about? The strip.
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
like,
we can have like the
faces,
same face making different.
the
yeah.
faces that
Yeah.
like. How are you
Right.
for nonverbal people? They have this like chart,
Mhm.
and like we can have different faces of Jeff. Like, how are you feeling?
And when you're completely enthusiastically happy, you just do this.
God dang it, Jeff! Again.
See? I
No,
got you.
let's see
Fine.
that happy
Maybe we'll
Jeff.
beat my dog.
But yeah, so there you go. So Don Bluth, there you go. A little. I also got a
Oh,
nice
cool!
signed autobiography by Don of his
Somewhere out there.
somewhere out there with all the things that he's worked on.
Fire.
He also did a children's book, which is the first time he had painted. And so this is kind of cool. If you have small children, check this out. It's a fable by Don Bluth. There it is.
I'm just getting my. I was just getting my flowers from Bacon.
Of course.
See, this is the nonsense part, Jeff. I bring the nonsense.
Bring it. Listen, we haven't had one of these in so long. I am ready to be the butt to the jokes. If you guys aren't rousing me, it doesn't feel like home. But thank everybody out there. It took a minute. We started off, there was like nobody watching. It took a minute to bring you guys back in because it took us some time to come back on these Tuesdays. We're really trying, guys. I just started a brand new job. I've been working after I got back from Anaheim. I worked 7 days in a row. So I lucky enough got today off, so I was able to be here tonight. I work the next 6 days in a row. So hopefully I'll be off next Tuesday. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna hope for it and I'm gonna work for it because I like to have my Tuesdays off. But
how did you guys think Anaheim did? Like the show outside of the celebrities? Because it had
I will let
celebrity.
Ken answer that.
Uh-oh.
How was Anaheim, Ken? You could use one of my facial expressions if you want.
Ooh, yeah. We need more Jeff facial expressions now.
A whole shirt.
I mean, Annika's not around anymore. Now I just need a whole bevy of Jeff pictures.
Right. I will say one thing, because it was the first show, there were some things that they could have done a little differently. Because what was the name of the other? There was another convention.
They had VidCon going on.
VidCon was going on.
So it was hard to even get. The problem was that the celebrities were downstairs in a different convention, like a convention center below the main floor. And when you came up from there, you were nowhere near where we were.
You're on the other side of the room from where the artists are.
The traffic was minimal. It was just really light all weekend. Because people there was no need to go to our side for anything. There just wasn't.
Right, unless you were looking for people who were over
You
there.
were looking for artists, yeah.
Right,
but-
or you just happened to. We have so many people who wandered the floor on Sunday afternoon, who would be like, "Oh, I didn't even know this was here," and you're like, "Oh my God, you've been here for 3 days, you didn't even know we were here." Because when you're doing these conventions, you have the people who are going to go look for the artists, but you also need to have that traffic from people who, especially with Bill and The Simpsons, they're going to come by and they're going to get something they didn't even know they wanted until they see it. Because they didn't know Bill was there, because maybe that's not something they look for. They just look for anything that grabs their fancy. And that's the one thing we lost was the road service. Oh, did Mac get the Morrison masterpiece? Ken, put up every Saturday night at a Fan Expo show. Look at this. They do a beautiful, beautiful piece, and live in front of everyone, Bill Morrison did this painting after Marge Simpson. And celebrity artist David Mack won it.
He was very excited.
He was. I sent you a picture of Bill with the painting.
It didn't load.
It didn't load. Okay. But yeah, so he was very excited, and he was going to pay Bill for it, but they decided I think they're going to do a little art trade instead. So we'll let you know when that comes through. We'll definitely show off whatever Mr. Mac does for Bill.
Yeah, he's going to give it to him in San Diego.
So that should be a lot of fun.
Archery.
And before we move on to San Diego, I was hoping when I scheduled my trip, I wasn't supposed to fly out until Monday evening, and I didn't realize that. And looking in hindsight, I wish I had just told Ken to push his flight back since he ended up missing his flight anyways.
There was
But
no way I was going to Disneyland.
I know he couldn't go. I would have dragged him. We would have kept it a secret.
Never.
So Disneyland was 5 minutes
Secret.
Why not?
from
My
'cause
wife and children would murder me in my sleep.
they want to be the
Why?
ones to go because they want to go with him.
Because
They
they
want
want-
him to,
Of course, they could probably all go without me.
right, but you're not allowed to go without
I'm
him.
not allowed.
Mhm. That's how it works, buddy. But I did get a chance to go to Disneyland on Monday, and I went to Avengers Campus. Was my main.
Ooh.
So this is a nice little picture of the Quinjet on top of the Avengers facility. They don't have this in Florida, so there's another one where you get the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Quinjet in the background.
Becker, you want to know how much Jeff loved this Disneyland?
Let's see the picture.
Let's see that face.
That right
God
there.
dang
I loved it.
Jeff.
Loved it.
Did they like stub your toe? Like you look
Yeah.
you
He
look
does
like
look
me
like-
when I'm trying
he
to
look like-
figure out the tip.
I'm getting beamed up. Is it right there? It's like if they're the Guardians are about to be.
Definitely look like they look like Star-Lord owes you money or something.
Yeah. I'm not a teethy guy. I'm sorry. I mean, they're there when I'm taking a picture. I get
Here,
the
I'm
story.
gonna demonstrate what I call the Becker look.
There it is.
That's
yes.
how you do it, baby.
Artist, screenshot that. I want several pictures from all of our people in the audience.
Scott
You're all-
Shaw's already done that face. He
Yeah,
has
you're
drawn that face with bunny
Ah,
ears.
It's funny.
Yeah, people don't smile. Exactly. It's like the 1900s. So you're exactly right. Go see A Million Ways to Die in the West, and you'll understand. We don't
Yeah,
smile in
Jeff
photos.
is the dude in the picture, like
All
it's
the
a
other
picture.
dudes.
Don't smile.
Yeah, exactly. Because what crazy person could stand for a minute and with showing their teeth? No, nobody.
Like
can.
a lunatic.
Right, like a lunatic. Exactly.
Jeff will go from a smile to that face for a picture.
I will. Listen, I can't have too much fun. I can't allow myself. I know what's coming around the corner.
Are you saving all your smiles for Marcus?
I always. Marcus. All right. So now you saw. So yeah, let me tell you about Avengers Campus. So it was great. They had. I could have sent Ken a million pictures because I just took pictures of all the stuff. They have like they have a photo area that's basically like the broken down Sanctum Sanctorum, which is kind of cool. I saw several Avengers walking around. I saw Groot. There was they have a really cool web slinger ride, which was way more of a workout than I was told because you get to sit in a little car that goes around. You put some 3D glasses on and you take out some spider bots. But you have to. It basically mimics your arm movement, so it has like a thing where it like syncs you up. And of course, out of the 12 cars that were in our ride, our car won. I just have to say. But dude, I was so buff when I came out of that ride. I had veins popping. I had everything. I was flinging
Did he just
webs left and right.
Oh, there
It's
he goes.
if you really want to have fun with it, you just got to let go. And for somebody who does not do a whole lot of working out like me, I was feeling like, wow, my arms are so tired. But it was a lot of fun. They don't have a whole lot of rides in the Avengers besides that and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It's mainly just walking around and looking at stuff, which is kind of cool. They have a little Spider-Man show they do like once every hour that lasts about five minutes or so, where he flips through the air and flies around. It's kind of fun, but that's pretty much all I got for that. I also rode the Cars ride and I rode the Incredible coaster for the Incredibles, and those were both fun.
When you're
By
on
the way,
a roller coaster,
yes.
do you allow yourself to feel joy?
I do. It's the smile goes up slightly in the corners, just slightly, like there. Perfect.
Ooh.
Look at me beaming.
Which one of these
See?
things? How did that song go, Becker? Which one of these things is not
One of these things is not like the other. See, Bacon's got joy in his heart. Like, look at
Yes,
that
well-
man.
Yes. Well, he was standing next to Summer Glau. Why would he not?
We were standing next to
Yeah,
him.
you got stuck next to Bacon and Alan.
Alan Tudyk
Tudyk?
and I had a little conversation. That was actually quite pleasant. I don't think I made eye contact with Nathan Fillion before that picture. That was kind of a shove you through kind of thing, but it was very
Was your conversation with Alan something like, "Why aren't you showing any reactions?"
He was trying to match my enthusiasm in that picture.
He does it with the eyes, though.
Yeah, he does. He has a lot.
smiles with his eyes.
Exactly. But yeah, that's
Mark, you want to see my newest piece of art?
Before you show that, I want to say one more thing. If you're going to go to Disneyland, go by yourself, or to just get in the single rider's line. I never waited more than 15 minutes for a ride. It was beautiful.
Because you didn't have anybody with you?
Yes.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
That's right, Marcus. The blue steel. That's how I roll.
Boo.
Look at that.
This is all painted, Becker.
All hand painted on that helmet. Isn't that beautiful?
Sucks.
Hey, they didn't win. You're still good. They didn't win anything.
Ever. They never will.
Wow. I felt that way about the Eagles for a long time, and since then they've got 2. But yeah, single file, guys. At least even if you're there with your family, you don't have to ride the roller coaster together. It doesn't increase the fun. Just ride separately. You'll be done in a tenth of the time. That's my advice, because I didn't know that was a thing. I bought a fast pass just in case there was something I wanted to ride. Never even used it. Every single rider line, boom, 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 done.
Oh, so there's a separate
line. There's literally a fast pass, regular, and then a single rider's line. Just take the single rider's line. That's my word of advice.
He smiled? He smiled in a photo? I'm going to go look up our Kansas City pictures, and I'm going to see if Jeff smiled at all.
Look here. Here's me and Stan. Look at that smile.
Oh, you were so full of hope.
Yes. Look, I so
old.
Young
man. You were look at this heartthrob.
Yeah. That was good God, 14 years ago? Jesus. What else? I got more pictures. Hold on. What do I got? So I showed you that one already. There's that one. See, look at that. There's some whimsy.
Yeah, now there's whimsy. It's about damn time.
Yes, whimsy. What else? Oh, how about here you go. Here's that smile. Me and Elizabeth Olsen. Oh, there's a smile.
Yeah, see that? I remember this one.
You like this?
I didn't call it out for you being made of wood.
Yeah. There it is. This is for you, Becker.
Clip it. 2306. Okay, the eyes are a bit muddy. You're kind of scaring me, Jeff.
There you go. I was coming in. I was going to reach in through the television.
Yeah, he's in the back seat.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, so that was our trip to Anaheim, and Ken he's been stockpiling some insanely great sports memorabilia because he's Ken and he likes sports, and he knows things and people, and he follows the trends. It doesn't mean that 4C is not going to be here. It doesn't mean we're not doing our thing. It's just he added a little something onto it.
One of the C's now stands for
sports. Here's the thing. I added something that I did for 25 years.
Yeah.
So it's not really an addition.
One of the C's has always meant collectibles, and there can be other collectibles. But we will be in San Diego.
One day you'll learn the real C was inside our hearts all along.
Thank God you said hearts. We will be in San Diego in 2 weeks. That's going to be a blast. Bill's going to be there. There's a certain man named David Silverman who's going to be in San Diego. Maybe he'll swing by the table for a little bit and do some stuff. But he will definitely be there. I believe Mark Texiera, who was next to us in Anaheim, I think he's going to be around in San Diego. He's not going to be with us. I think he actually found some place to hang his hat this year. So he's going to be around there.
No, actually, you told me that it fell through. So I don't know what he's going to do.
So there you go. So maybe he'll be hanging out with us. Awesome.
Thanks, Bacon.
We don't really have room.
Yeah, well, he can sit on the floor. He's good like that. No, well, but it's going to be a hell of a show. I can't wait for that. Like I said, that's my vacation. I'm taking an entire week off to do the show and a little bit of San Diego. I get to see Annika. I didn't get to see Annika when I was in Anaheim. We tried to hook up. She was under the weather. Her baby had her first little cold, so she was like not going to take her out anywhere. There's enthusiasm.
See, look at that. Ken looking with all that joy. Yeah, Jeff, again, God dang it. Pull that back up. I need to take a look at this. My bifocals are bad.
Your foot, your foot not focaling.
I'm not focal at all.
There's no focaling.
Okay, yeah. So the eye, you definitely do. Your smile is kind of in the eyes. It's weird.
It is. Well, you lose a lot of my
Has this
facial
always been
expression
a
in the
thing, and I
gray.
just noticed it today?
Probably.
Okay, Bacon. Look at that little bugger. I love him. And then Ken's so excited.
Well, he's very excited because Josh Brolin recognized him on his shirt. He was very excited.
Oh, that's when he was like, "Is that you on your shirt?"
That was it.
So what else do we got going on?
Shout out to Bacon right here.
He's just sending you
So
guys.
next Friday,
He always co-signs.
we're going to have on Friday night, 8:00, I believe. We're going to have on 2 Japanese artists. I haven't gotten the names yet from Yoshi.
Yep, but Yoshi's putting up some couple Japanese artists that are going to do some sketching and stuff. So
Brian Benjamin wants to come on and do a show so we can pick up the art at San Diego.
Oh,
So just trying to finalize that. So you might have a couple sketch shows prior to San Diego Comic-Con
awesome.
for us to do for shits
Yeah,
and
and
gigs.
Ken, you're flying in on Tuesday too
Mhm.
for San Diego. So maybe we can do a little show from San Diego since we'll both be there. We'll see how logistically that works. But
Why?
we'll both be there on Tuesday night. So we could
look
always
at
try
that
and
face.
do a show.
Said absolutely
Wow.
not, Jeff.
Maybe we can get somebody who we wouldn't normally be able to get.
Who,
You know?
Annika?
Annika, of course, live.
Live from
You know what?
Okay.
We'll do it from her kitchen. It'll be a live cooking with
Annika.
Annika. See, we can just do it. It'll be great.
I'll just hold the baby the whole time.
Yeah, I told her, man, I want to get my hands on that baby. But yeah, guys.
I'll alert the police. Jeez.
Yeah, listen, hey, I like kids. Kids like me. I don't know what to tell you. It's because I'm so emotive with my face. They just can't. It's
They're drawn to it.
the joy that comes out from me is it's just immediately noticeable to children. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. So, what else have you been up to, Becker? We haven't talked to you in a week or two here. You've been busy. You've been pulling overtime and doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's been busy here in old KC, but yeah, life's back to normal, and I'm back to my slothful state.
Hibernation time. That's how we do it.
Yeah, well, I'm always pre-nap. I stay ready.
Mm-hmm. I've done one from an
Probably the
airport.
nicest venue we've ever used.
Yeah, we did one. Oh, do you remember the one at Terrificon where we all had adjoining rooms and we were just running around from each other and from room to room? That was great.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's fun.
Oh man, those are the days.
Those are the
Yeah, look at that. Becker's already yawning. It's only like 2:00 in the afternoon there, and he's done. You know.
6:30. I'll have you.
Wow, it's the same thing. But yeah, so we have the show on Friday, guys. We're gonna try and see. We're gonna really try to get some regular shows for you. We know how much it's you guys enjoy them, and we enjoy doing them. It's just scheduling stuff and getting people to come on. We're right in the middle of con season, so a lot of people. This is squeezing in something in between conventions is hard. Even for us, it's hard because of all the travel and everything. And like I said, Becker's been working hard. I've been working a lot. I don't know about hard. And Ken's
New job even. Look at Jeff.
Yeah, I'm in DC
Are you still
now.
in the same city?
No, I'm literally in the city. I drive past the White House on the way to work every day. I drive past the Capitol Dome when I leave. It's a very nice view, but let me tell you how much fun that was on the 4th of July during 250 to be going into DC every single day. Not only was it
I bet.
Not only was it literally the hottest 4th of July ever on record for DC, but the whole weekend was 100 degrees on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it was not a joy to behold.
Yeah, were you around? Were you in town for the UFC fights?
I was not. I'm just gonna say no. I think they happened in between when I left my old job and before I started my new job.
Got it.
I was
Yeah,
in.
that looks like quite the contraption.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't. Yeah, because I hadn't already started driving to work then. I was basically taking the
The
metro
U.
in. Look at that, the U. Signed by. Is that Clinton Portis? Who is that?
Ray.
Oh, there you go, Ray Lewis.
Okay.
I should have said Ray Charles. That was the funny one. I should have just said something funny. But no, yeah. So I was there for the 4th of July, but I didn't get to see any fireworks because I was at my hotel the whole day, all night. So I heard some though. They sounded very. Heard the flyovers. That was pretty crazy to hear. Like every couple minutes, you'd hear this, supersonic thing just flying over the.
However, it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. It was the year that remember Mariah Carey had that little mix-up on New Year's Eve where she forgot the words to the song when she was singing live.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, Mariah.
4 or 5 years ago. Pepper Johnson, old New York Giant, came over. Him and his family came over because they wanted to watch the fireworks from Disney. From my house, because you can walk out to the street and watch the fireworks from Disney.
Yeah.
So it was like 11:50, and everyone's like, "Oh, let's go outside." And Pepper and I were sitting on the sofa, and Pepper said, "Once you've seen one firework, you've seen them all." Like, agreed. All right, we didn't move.
Right.
We were like,
Yeah, I'm not big into the fireworks either.
No, and I said, well, when I used to take my daughter and other kids to see the fireworks, they were into it for the first like 10 seconds, and then like the last 20 when you get the barrage. The 15 minutes in between, they could have given two craps.
Well, listen. Back in my day, the fireworks were literally, one went off, blew up, and you waited. Who knows, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes for the next one, for the next half an hour, and then they would light off a bunch of them at the end.
Well, Ken, they were saving gunpowder for the war.
Yeah,
Nowadays, the fireworks show.
Get it, Jeff? Because he's
out.
old.
Starts out, yeah, muskets and stuff like that. I know.
Yeah.
Now it starts out like the finales back when we were kids.
Yeah.
It stays like that the whole time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, but Marcus, yes, it was quite the mess. There was lightning striking right before the fireworks went off, so everybody had to clear them all because of the danger of lightning strike, and it rained all on the 4th. So it's 100 degrees. It's raining. I'm sure that was not a cool rain. I'm sure that was a warm, urine-like temperature rain that was pouring on people while they were outside. But it was not. There was a lot of people who'd been planning this trip for a long time who were, not getting what they thought was their money's worth, I guess. But the fireworks were nice. People told me. I rode the metro back like sardines back home, and they were all very happy with what they saw. So if not tired.
Meh.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Is that who is your winner there? Who is it signed by? Dominique Wilkins. I'm kidding. What does it say?
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware.
Okay.
Hall of Fame. Look at you. You could have called him up and gotten that instead of getting
All
it
right,
the way you
guys.
did.
I'm going to go eat dinner.
Enjoy your bag of pasta, sir.
No, it's walking tacos tonight.
Walking to how do they walk?
My food either starts off in a bag or ends up in a bag. That's how we do it in the Becker.
I don't eat tacos that have feet. I don't. That's not something that's a thing for me. Sorry.
Oh, they taste better when they exercise.
That doesn't get. Listen, nothing's better about exercising ever.
No, as long as I'm not the one doing it.
Oh well, there you go.
Although, if I sweat while I eat, does that count as exercise?
Is it because of the temperature or because you had to like climb a bunch of stairs to get to
No,
the
it's
food?
because I'm wildly unhealthy, Jeff.
Well, we all are. Listen, this is not a fitness show. Let me just tell you.
Well, I'm about to go fitness these tacos into my mouth. See you guys later. Have a good one,
buddy.
everybody. I love you,
Have a
Bacon.
wonderful night. So, yep. Listen, we can all call it because we got nothing else for you people, anyways. But yes, so Friday show with a couple of the Japanese artists from Yoshi. San Diego in 2 weeks. We're going to try to throw on some more stuff in between. I'll see if I can talk Ken into doing a live show in San Diego. But that's all the news that's fit to print, guys. Unless anybody else has anything out there, they can throw out a Baba Booey or something.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Anyways. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And like I said, we're trying to be back. We want to have more stuff for you. It's just like I said, we're right in the middle of con season, so it's a little bit hard. But we're sorry we missed a couple weeks there in the middle. But hopefully you had a little fun tonight. I know I had fun. You can feel the love, but can't you see it on my face?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Aranga? I don't. That's a Where's Waldo question. He's out there somewhere.
He's probably somewhere in Alabama.
Like Fievel. He's somewhere out there.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. And I definitely will have a lot of stuff after San Diego to tell you. We're going to try to see you a couple times before that. But have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and bye.